I know it isn't 100% true, but I remember you perfect and me perfectly in love with you. We found each other one night in a studio on campus, walking on imaginary tightropes and asking all of life's hard questions. Kissing so passionately, I thought right then and there we could end it, because right then and there we had all of life's answers. It was 6 a.m. and I was whirling, swirling, flirting with the wind as I walked home or on air, thinking of how you held my young skin in yours, and the thought of me on the dirty floor on some abandoned theater room. I know it isn't 100% true, but I remember you perfect, and me perfectly in love with you. 1 minute apart felt impossible and painful, and I turned into the kind of young lover who wrote our names in heart-shaped math equations on anything that had a surface. I couldn't go 2 seconds without bringing your name up in conversation, saying how much love I was in, which was a lot, or how beautiful your face was, which was more. So much so I don't know how I got anything else done. You were my favorite class, maybe my only, and I made sure that I learned every curve of your mind, your voice, your lips, your hands. I took notes on each thought, every song caught in your head, the ones that played in a loop that you couldn't help but sway to. I can see us sleeping over in each other's dorm rooms, squeezing onto beds too small for us, staying up too late, watching movies on laptops, taking crash courses in what our skins smelled like, studying the maps of our birthmarks, and you tracing the good one on my right shoulder and kissing it Africa. I know it isn't 100% true, but with moments like these, I remember you perfect, and me perfectly in love with you. You were my first love letter, and I was your first poem. You saw me the way painters see flowers. We thought our words were so honest, they could be published or put in a museum for other love-struck university students who hadn't yet figured out what life was. We poured our hearts out on pages and stages, because when you're young and in love, you're ready to give up every ounce of self-awareness. If it means feeling transcendent because a blue-eyed boy from a lighthouse town tells you to write him something beautiful, write him something that looks like you. I was addicted to the art we were making without meaning to. Like when we spent hours on the phone just to hear each other breathe, or put off big bad midterm essays so we could find a new place to put our tongues and deal with the education thing in the morning, ignoring every warning that our perfect love might not last. And why wouldn't we? My heart stayed firmly in my hand, bleeding wildly all over your East Coast plaid, because I thought that alone was enough to keep us suspended and spending our lives growing old together. Because when you're young and in love, you believe firsts mean forevers. You don't think it's possible to love anyone more than this person, that you'll ever outgrow the you that you think you are when you're with him, that you'll ever see yourself writing about anything different. You don't yet know that one day you'll grow up and that aging alone will challenge what you thought you knew about everything. But now that I have grown up and lived a lot more than I had when I kissed you on that theater room floor, I don't want to lose the notions I had then. Because if I remembered it exactly the way it was, I would never open my heart again. The truth of the matter is that my young love reminds me of what I'm capable of. My first love is proof that I was brave before I even understood what brave was. And when I think of myself like that, I learn things about myself I forgot I already knew. How not to be stingy with my feelings, how not to hide what I'm thinking, how to live out loud, take big risks, be wrong, and still let another person see me. And of course, in the realest of realities, it could never be 100% true. But I choose to remember you perfect and be perfectly in love with you.